John Fugelsang, Trump is bringing Jesus back to US. In a 13-minute interview that is alternately hilarious and frustrating, radio host John Fugelsang matched wits with a Christian woman who voted for President Donald Trump, asking her repeatedly to explain why evangelicals support the president by citing one thing from the Bible that would back the president's policies. She came up empty. The incredibly patient Fugelsang spoke with the woman who identified herself as Tiffany, and claimed to be a press reporter whose political knowledge is not very high because everything is so negative. Nonetheless, she attempted to defend Trump from a Christian perspective. Noting she voted for Trump because he wasn't Hillary Clinton, Tiffany explained, "I'm a woman, so people think that I'm all pro-feminism and I am not," before saying she is a hardcore Christian. "I'm a big fan of Jesus," the radio host assured her. "Here's what I struggle with, and I say this with respect and love. I can't think of a single teaching of Christ that Donald Trump has fought for on a policy or personal level. To me, it is an absolute repudiation of the Sermon on the Mount, and there is nothing Jesus taught in the New Testament that I have not seen Donald Trump reject publicly. Why, as a Christian, based on the teaching of Jesus, why as a follower of Jesus, would you support a guy who, rather than stand up for the marginalized, as Christ does, consistently demonizes people at the lowest levels at the margins of society?" he asked. "Well, the first thing that came to my mind is that Christians believe in forgiveness," she parried. "Like when Obama was president, he wasn't my favorite," adding that the former president took my insurance away. Fugelsang interrupted to point out that Obama made sure no one would lose their insurance over a pre-existing conditions. "You're right," Tiffany conceded, before adding her and her son's pre-existing conditions are still covered. "Me as a Christian, I did not support the thing that Obama was doing," she continued. "As a Christian, which things?" the host asked. "Which teachings of Christ did Obama go against?" Again I don't have political knowledge," she replied. Fugelsang then asked her why she thinks Trump is the Christian option. "I think he's the Christian option because he always uses God's name," she attempted before adding that Trump is bringing Jesus back to America. Asked to cite anything from the Bible that supported Trump, the conversation went downhill as the radio host cited chapter and verse, and Tiffany seemed to be unfamiliar with anything from the Bible that she could quote.